Hello guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Miss JD for another episode of our daily stock market insights. Time now is past 12 in the morning. It's already April 27th. So this is going to be a pre-open stock market analysis for the Philippine market. So guys, if this is the video you'd like to watch every day, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. So let us get started. I'd like to first of all talk about the index, and just a disclaimer, I am not a financial guru. I'm not a financial advisor. I only share my insights based on my profile and how I see things, focused on the technical. So if there are some things that I may not be updated because I have a full-time job, feel free to drop a comment. Let's help one another, guys, especially if there are a lot of newbies also watching our videos. So this is our way of helping our newbies start their journey in the Philippine market. All right. So looking at the performance of the index as of today, this is still a very, very slow movement. No signs of recovery yet. Rather, I see sideways movement still, and looks like it is so far respecting the support that we have forecasted right here around the 6,300 level. This used to be your resistance, another resistance here, and it was revisited. So hopefully now that it's showing a higher point compared to the previous low over here. So let's try to monitor and see if indeed this is going to sustain and respect the 6,375 area for our support. My take on this is that we wait for a green candlestick to come out again, like this one, on this area, for us to say that, okay, now we're showing signs of recovery, and most likely we could also see a change in direction. So far, this is the trend line, this is the triangle I see. So the moment we break out of that, then that could be a good sign, right? And break out of this downtrend resistance. But so far, still on the conservative side. But right now, as we speak, I've seen a lot of stocks in the US market that are already showing signs of recovery. And normally when we see that, chances are we could be following next. It's always them who's influencing the movement. Okay, so let us see. It's not representative as of yet that we could be facing recovery soon, but just so you know, the market in the US market is showing signs of recovery. Okay, for ABBA, what is this? Okay, what do I see in ABBA? Let me go check the weekly chart. Okay, so it's better if you start with a longer time frame, because normally it really gives you a big picture, a view of the big picture right there. So I see this price area around the 1 peso because there's a support formed around that level. So this is the MA20 line in a Bollinger Band, guys. The middle line is a moving average, so it's up to you if you can adjust that, but I just use the default of MA20 for my Bollinger Band settings. So as you can see, this is the area. So what's interesting here is that our Monday's performance, it tried to touch this area, and it could be slightly higher. So I'm thinking that could be already a good sign that there was an attempt to drop it, and then people probably felt that it's already cheap. That's why it managed to move a little higher. So let's try to understand how it could potentially move on a daily chart. So on a daily chart, I'm pegging it at around 0.98 or 1 peso area. So just just be open to the idea that it could still drop. So overall, if you're to view it in a weekly time frame, so you see that we could be recovering soon. So now that you have isolated this stock as something that could give us a promising movement in the coming days, now you drill it down further to a faster time frame, so you could take advantage of those dips and try to enter. So at least when you opened it on a weekly chart, you have a bigger picture, and you're just merely haggling at this point which area, given the movement in this setup now that you have in the daily chart, given this, where could you possibly enter at a reasonable price. So looking at this on a daily chart, we could still be entertaining some possibility of fluctuations right there. And the lowest potential area that I could see would be around the 0.99 1 peso level. Okay, so maybe what you can do, so let's say it will drop, but right now it could also form a support right here. So maybe you could check out these 2 points right here. So you see if you see the stock moving within the 111 area, and then volume is start to push higher and higher, then that could be your sign. So just know that if it does not hold at the 111 area, then it could go back to the 1 peso, then it could move higher again. So I'm thinking 1 peso or 0.99 could be our lowest haggle right there. ACEN is giving us a chance around the 7 peso area. This is the support area I'm looking at, guys. Previously, you had some bounces happening right at that level, and probably consolidation at that level. So it's already a very cheap area considering the potential of this company. All right. So this is for me uh, this is so glaring that indeed the stock is moving sideways. So unless you see again a spike in the volume like this one, from a low volume to start slowly, it is starting to climb up. Only then can we say, all right, momentum is picking up. But for now, volume is still not moving. So conservatively speaking, it's just going to maybe move sideways in the coming days. But know that 6.89 indeed is very cheap level already. Okay. APL, wow. If I'm to look at it, let's see if it has broken the ta-da! So that is so far it's still within that range. It's a slight overshoot down here, but if it breaks, okay, so let me just put it like that. So this is your uptrend channel, okay. Could be right here. So that could be your uptrend channel. Once you break below that, let's say it goes lower than 0.21, that is your trigger that, okay, we could have a continuation of downward movement. But so far, in the past how many days now, it's already making that attempt. Okay, now if you look at, yeah, let's just have that for now to simplify things. This is your short-term radar. Okay, so currently it is still respecting your MA20 line, and so far I'm still on the, this is still okay setup. Still considered an okay setup, provided we still continue to move higher than the MA20 line. And the biggest biggest sign that we could be changing our direction is if it breaks out or goes higher than 0.247, or it goes 0.26. That's the safest. Then that's when we say, okay, indeed, we have a breakout play there. ATN. Oh, I'm on my watch list. So I thought I was opening the all stocks. Okay, this is the last stock I'm reviewing under my watch list, but I'll go to all stocks next. We're still moving sideways here. 72 still, it's already a haggle, and I think this could be it. That could be our support now. We're starting to, but volume is still not there, guys. So nah, 35 trades might take some time, but this is already a reasonable drop. I'm not sure if it is going to revisit this area. There's a consolidation happening right here, so I think this area could be respected as a support. All right, let's go to our trending stocks. So Dito, danger zone. It broke the second day actually of it breaking the movement. This is not looking good, so I'm thinking we could be going back, guys, to the 905 9 peso area. So not very attractive for traders or for people who want to trade the stock. This is an area where us, including myself, long-term holders will find an attractive level to add more volume. But I'm saying that if this is already cheap, mind you guys, in the coming days there could still be an opportunity. It could even go as low as 9 peso area. Okay, so wait for that sign, wait for that movement, and it might continue to increase this volume as we go down. Could be, right? Um, because it tried to trigger the lower band right here, but we ended below it. But still, let us observe first. I think we could still be moving in this direction sideways, or lowest drop is 1 peso, and I think that is the lowest now. I don't think it'll go as low as this level. 845 is the lowest point I think we could be dropping at. I don't understand why. When the stock was already operational, that was when the negative sentiment started to show up. And when the business wasn't fully operational yet, all the speculations, then that was the time when it was moving higher and higher. But for me, this is the tangible. The business is now tangible. Maybe another reason is, institutions are waiting for people, or big players to enter first before they could let this shoot up in price, or they're waiting for insider buying before they go full swing. A lot of interesting movements here in the market, but overall, right now I find the index Philippine market on the slow side. So consider, try to consider investing, trading in the US market, so that if you don't have a lot of actions here in the Philippine market, you have a backup where you can participate in. And trading in the US market, investing in the US market, you'll see a lot, way, way bigger potentials, or a lot of stocks with good potentials. And 10-15%, that's just an ordinary movement in the US market. Here, on average, 1%, less than 1%, 4, 10, or 3, very, very small movements. So I'm dropping a link down in my description box, so that in case you want to start trading the US market through eToro, um, you have an option. Okay, that's where I'm very active at the moment. SMPH as well is not showing us really good movements here. There's a dividend. Okay, zero point 0.08, still not that huge. So this is it. We could be already. This is already 1, 2, 3, triple bottom, and our RSI is already starting to climb up. You had your resistance previously here and here as well, so this could be an area to monitor. And let us see if this long wick here could be our first sign that the stock is now going to recover. But at any time, let's say it fluctuates again like this one, just try to do a test buy around the 34 or 34.17 area. Let's check out, PNB, 12%. This is the kind of volume that really attracts me. Look at that. While we're dropping, okay, while we were dropping. So volume wise, it's not that significant as of yet. Then you started building up the volume right here. Probably insiders already knew about it. So this could be a trigger now that you have your first sign that something could be happening in the coming days. So we started volume not that huge, and then all of a sudden there's a spike. This green over here, that was our sign. Indeed, look at that. This was a support. It created a support right here, guys. And then normally when it goes jump, it revisits. And then look what happened next. So what's my take on this? Maybe you'd like to consider, doing test buys here. Meet halfway, just in case some people go take profit tomorrow. They're probably right here, 24.40. Anyway, you have a good volume right here, so if they take profit, 24.40 would be a good area to try out, right? And you still have a huge potential because this stock, look at that, has dropped uh, so much. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens to my MBT. Not in there yet. BDO, very minimal movement. Still respecting the downtrend channel. This is the downtrend channel right here. Okay, so just use our MA20 line as our support area, just in case the market gives you a chance right there. 103 overall, pretty much the same as PNB. Still moving sideways. We're still at the cheap level. So hopefully BDO goes next, right? Let me see. MBT 1%. CNP. No, where are we? Mary Mart. Mary Mart. Looks like the chart looks like Dito. Look at that. It broke the MA20 line, so not a good sign. It's triggering a downward movement, but let's see if it is going to create a support when we go back at the 4. Aw. 452. Let's find out. Your foreign buying here could also mean something, right? So let's see. Just in case it continues to trigger this, I think lowest drop it could take would be 452. So for those long-term holders out there, yeah, you have a support at the previous support, and there you go, a resistance right here. So we could just be, revisiting that, and then we create a stabilization first before it goes higher again. Okay, I think that is it, guys. Really, my overall take is if you want your money to grow on a little bit faster, and you want more opportunities when your Philippine market is showing you these kinds of movement on a very slow side, and I'm sure a lot of your stocks have also experienced slowing down or even declines. Probably on the next payday when you get to save, try it out, eToro, so that you could, you have more options. You have more options to consider, and most especially, we have more stable stocks and growing stocks in the U.S. market. And eToro also has so many tools that we can use for our research. It's readily available. I have a video about it. My just sort all the videos I created, and the most popular one, it actually is about eToro. So just go ahead and click that out. It says buy and sell, how to buy and sell in eToro. So I have my links on the description. I can also drop it here. So guys, thank you for watching, and good luck to all of us. I hope we are all profitable, and we still strengthen our patience, because I know a lot of us, uh, our patience has been tested in the past few months, knowing that the downtrend has not really recovered yet. Since when? Since the start of the year. Still on a decline. So it's just a matter of, who is willing to stay longer. But I am willing to stay longer. We've been through this for several, for several years now. Not all the days and years are bullish. And if you're able to survive this, then we could survive any year in the market. Okay, guys. So good luck to all of you. Study, 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 and don't forget to subscribe. See you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.